Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Simple Lines Mini Pendant, the 188600. So it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a very simple pendant. So a lot of people are going to have situations where they're going to be buying really intricate, heavily designed dining room pendants, and that's kind of the star of the show. And they're really looking, and they have an open concept, so they're looking for a very simple pendant to put over the kitchen islands, maybe 2 or 3 of them, maybe 4 of them, and they need something that's not going to be competing with their dining pendant. So think of the dining pendant as being the star of the show, and those mini pendants as being the backup singers, and then you kind of understand the whole idea between or around the Simple Lines fixture. So what that is, it basically takes this piece of glass, which is a ZM236, and it puts a very small diffuser. This is going to be available in 2 different types of glass: opal, which is white, or this type of glass, which is stone. And stone, only this shape, but this type of stone glass is a Vermont marble looking. It has little black lines on it. So this is going to amber up a bit. This is going to be more of a contemporary white, and this piece of glass is sitting right inside of this piece. And what it's doing, it's covering, so you're not being able to see all these little parts here. You're not going to be able to see this G9 socket, which is going to be hiding inside of this. So it kind of covers it all up. So why don't we talk about, we talked about glass. So we know that you've got a clear outer glass, and then you're going to have either a opal, which is a white, or you're going to have this stone type, which is like a Vermont marble, little striations on it. Those are your 2 types of glass. And why don't we get into metal finishes? So on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, left-hand side of your screen, midway down, is a finishes help guide. Give that a click. Watch that YouTube video on the top, and then scroll down just a little bit, and you're going to see a chart, and that chart is going to have pictures with A's and B's on them, and all those things are going to be referenced in that video. So watch the video and kind of look at the chart. And this fixture itself is going to be more in line with the pictures of the B for boy, just because of the way the parts are made. You can click on those pictures and see more things too. So that should cover you on finishes. Why don't we hop into the size of this? The fixture itself is pretty small. It's 6.3 inches tall and 5 inches in diameter, and the diameter is this piece of glass itself. When we get into overall heights, now we're talking about including these adjustable ranges. So if you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they have a patent on this clutch system, and what this is inside of this little piece here is a plastic friction sleeve, and there's a hex nut right there. And this is a hex wrench that comes with the fixture, and when you unscrew this and just back that screw out a little bit, it takes the pressure off that friction sleeve, allowing this to telescope up and down. But that's going to give you 3 different adjustable ranges. So remember, a range being as high as this, as low as this. And once you kind of get it to where you want it to be, that's when you just tighten this up, and it locks everything into place, so it no longer can telescope. So those ranges are now encompassing the entire thing. So the short is going to go from 30.1 to 37.5. Standard is 37 to 44.5. Long is 44.1 to 51.5. If you need this to be shorter than the short, let's say you need this to be like 25 inches overall height from the ceiling down to the bottom of the glass, we do customs all the time. So the best thing for you guys to do is just email us, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So tell us what you're looking for. Let's say you're looking for 24 inches or something like that. I go into a database, see what we can attain, see what the cost is, email it over to you. It's a little more time, a little more money, but I do customs every day of the week, including, Sundays when I'm not supposed to be here, and I sneak in because I have work to do. Anyway, so I can go shorter than the short, and I can go longer than the long, so longer than 51.5. It's not a big deal. When we get into lamping, it's going to say that this ships with a G9 halogen socket. Now, these sockets were designed before LEDs came on the scene. It's going to ship with a 60-watt, 60-watt G9 halogen bulb, which is fine. A lot of people do like it. It's dimmable. It casts a beautiful light. However, this can take LEDs, so there are LEDs out on the marketplace. Here's a couple of them. You can see quite a few of them here. There's different types of them. If you just Google G9 LED, and you can kind of look at Google Images is a great way to do it, and you can see all these images. You can see all these cool LEDs that'll go in this too. Just make sure that you get the color temperature you want. 2700 is that warmth. That's the same thing as a halogen bulb. You can get cooler color temperatures like 3000 if you guys like that. And then if you want this to be dimmable and you're buying an LED, make sure you buy a dimmable LED and then that your dimmer is set up for LEDs. Okay, so that kind of covers that. So it's a very simple, like I said, simple lens. So it's a very simple fixture, not very fussy, easy to work with. We have 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures, actually over that number now, in our showroom. So our showroom is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6 p.m. We have a what's on display page on our website, so you can see all the stuff that we have in the showroom before you guys even come here. And it's updated all the time because we're always getting new stuff in. So showroom, what's on display page. Showroom, like I said, is open from 11 to 6 every day except Sunday. You can call us every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then when you buy your Hubbardton forged, 802-446-2400, I should tell you the number. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from us, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. And we have 90-day returns and no restocking fees, and nobody else does that because we stand behind the product. And Hubbardton stands behind all of us because they have a limited lifetime warranty on their website for all of their products for residential use. And that's something you guys want to know. So check that out on the bottom of their site. It's on the front page. At the very bottom, there's a link. And then we have a rush program. So let's say you guys need these things faster than Hubbardton's normal 3 to 4 weeks. We do offer that rush program. It's per line item. So if you have like 2 or 3 of these pendants and they're exactly the same, it is very inexpensive. So it's something you can just contact us about. Okay, so that kind of covers everything. And thanks for stopping in today. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.